morning, folks. You're welcome to another edition of Pensacola Wants to Know. Folks, I have another great show for you today, and I have a good friend of mine that they have an annual hat show every year, and this is Mrs. Linda Presley Robinson. Good morning, Miss Linda. How you doing this morning?
Good morning. I'm doing well this morning. And how are you doing?
Oh, can't complain. Everything is. I had a friend of mine used to always say, everything is for love. Okay,
That's it.
everything is for love. Yeah. How
That's
about
it.
on your end?
Everything is for love. Everything
Every.
is for love.
All righty then. Welcome back. Welcome back to the Pensacola Wants to Know show. Cause it's this time of year again, right?
Exactly. It is
Yeah.
that time of year.
Absolutely, absolutely. And what we mean about that is that every year in August for the last 22 years, right, we have
Correct.
been doing the annual Pensacola Hat Show. Okay? But before we get into that, if you will, before you get into that, the organization, the National Coalition of 100 Black Women, give a little bit for the folks that may not be familiar with the organization. Give a little bit of history and a little bit about the local organization. Then we'll get it. We'll step our way into how you got to having this annual show every year. Okay.
Absolutely. Well, the National Coalition of 100 Black Women originated in 1981 in New York City.
Mm-hmm.
And by a group of ladies there who were wanting to help Black women and young girls have the equality that they needed to be successful. So once they started, and then it just started going from state to state, we now have a total of 63 chapters statewide. And the Pensacola chapter was organized and set up in August 9th of 1992 by three phenomenal women, and they consist of our very own Mamie Hickson and Sister Carol McIntosh, Sabrina
Mm-hmm.
Farrakhan, and they heard about it over in Mobile. That was Carolyn and Carol, and they brought it back to Pensacola. And 15 women got that started. And in order for us to actually be a chapter, we had to have 25. So they did what they needed to do to get the local chapter going.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, then with the things as a chapter, what we have to do within the community fundraiser and seeing a need that needed to be met. Sister Mamie Hickson is the one who organized the hat show. And this was a fundraiser to help our high school students who are graduating and getting ready to go off to college. So we give a financial scholarship to students who have some financial needs, have met the criteria, and to kind of get them set up as they transition from home to college.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, very good. And so let's talk just briefly. I got on the screen here the just briefly about the luncheon itself. I know you've been doing that for the last 22 years. Okay.
Yeah.
And we actually glad to know that that you're doing that because it is a fundraiser.
hmm
And talk to about what why y'all raising funds and what you're doing with the money.
What we're doing with the money,
Mm-hmm.
we are, well, I can say as of this year, we have 12 students that we will be blessing with a financial scholarship. What we do with the money, we get the applications to the students, like the local high school students, who
Mm-hmm.
once they complete everything, and I'm a very big stickler on making sure that they follow instructions. So if they say three ring binder or folder, and if you send it to us loose and just in disarray, that takes off from it. Because as you transition from high school and going off to college, like I do, professors are going to tell you that, hey, this is for you to get. You got to be able to follow instructions. So we get that information out to our students. They follow the instructions. We grade them on with our rubrics, and according to their scoring, then they qualify for the scholarship. So we have sponsors like Florida Power and Lights. We used to have from our Commissioner May. We have local people who give, the scholarship or make donations so that they can give it to the students. But the funds are given directly to the students, again, so that they can help transition from home to college. So whether they use it for books, dorm, whatever they have a need for, those funds are given to them so that they can assist with that transition successfully.
Okay. Now, just for the folks that don't know that, here's the information about it. It's going to be at the Sanders Beach. You can tell us about it. Come on,
Yeah,
you better than I.
this is going to be held on Saturday, August the 10th, 2025 at 2 p.m. Sanders Beach,
I
Kareem
want
Jones.
to correct you, and I know you said Saturday, but you meant Sunday, right?
I'm sorry, Sunday.
Okay.
Sunday. It's always the second Sunday in August. And so it will be at the Sanders Beach Kareem Jones Resource Center. Address as printed 913 South I Street. Please come early, get your seat. We want to start promptly at 2 p.m. so that we can get out on time. And our lineup, we have a host of wonderful people that are going to be doing providing some wonderful entertainment. We will have our very own Mr. Stefan Andrews that will be our music master.
You got to be on the ones and twos.
The ones and twos. Yes, right. Sir. Stefan. Yes, sir. The master of music. We'll have our very own Mr. Abraham Booker who will be capturing the moment. So please come ready for your photos and get those moments captured. G&J, a personal touch by G&J. They will be providing the fashion for that evening's event. We also have Mr. Frederick Norris from For Show Catering, who will be preparing fine dining for all of our guests. And we have a saxophonist that's coming in from Mobile. He's going to also provide entertainment. And we have a vocalist, Miss Naeem, who will be serenading us with her wonderful vocals on that Sunday's program. So we're looking for everyone to come out. We have a few tables left. It's not many, so I think we have a total of maybe 5 tables that are left and available for people who are wanting to attend. So don't wait around too long because it's going to be a sold out event like always.
Yeah. You forget one most important part. WBQP TV will be there to capture the moment, right, to document it, and because it always usually be a sellout event, doesn't it?
Exactly. Yes.
And for the folks that cannot make it there, well, we got your back. WBQP got your back. Yeah.
Good. And that's good. Mr. Watson's going to be there to help televise and get this for the audience who cannot make it. So we do appreciate you doing this for us and being there for us again.
Yeah, no problem. No problem at all. You don't have the judges no more, huh?
Huh?
Do you have the judges anymore?
We are. That's going to be a surprise. I was going to surprise them.
You did away with them one time. I thought I used to be a judge for that thing one time. And then y'all did away with them. I thought you fired me. I didn't know that you did away with them.
No, we did away with it for a little bit because of all the changes. And we wanted to make sure that we were also focusing on the scholarships for the students. Because I think sometimes, they look at the hats and things and they forget the students are being awarded. So, but we're bringing it back. So we're asking all of our guests, come in your best hats, your Dapper Dan's hats, your fascinators. Be runway ready, so you never know who might get chosen, who may get a award.
What are the categories this year for the judges to look at? So they know so one would know how to dress. I might have to bring my best hat out. Okay. So yeah, you don't discriminate against men and women, right? So whoever got the best looking hat.
That's right. We want the best looking hats. We want the most unique hats, church hats. Sophisticated gent hat. And so I think we have 4 categories this year that we will be looking at. And hey, we have we're looking at our silver foxes for our men's that comes through. We want to look at getting our silver fox squad for Pensacola. So come in looking stylish, get that gray and that silver shining. So we may call you up on the stage and you may have to stretch your stuff.
I mean, we got to show Miss Doc Williams. So he used to strut his stuff every year. He used to go out there and talking about a sophisticated gent. He used to go out there
Yeah,
and strut his stuff every year.
he did. He was phenomenal. He was the entertainment when he got out there, and he made it happen. He
Yeah.
loosened up the crowd a lot. Yes. So,
Well,
yeah.
I know I'm going to win the best unique hat because I don't think anybody. I don't know that you might have a lot of bald headed looking hats there. So
I don't know. Now we
that's
have
a unique hat.
that's unique. Yes, yes. Now we do have our very own Mr. Mike Riley, who does hats for men
Hmm.
that
Yeah.
the lids, and so he comes with it. He brings it whenever he comes. He is have it together, the hat coordinating with the outfit along with the shoes. So he may be competition for you, Mr. Watson.
Yeah. I was just going to say now, Mike probably super gonna proceed not proceed but take Doc Williams' place in
Yeah,
doing the show.
that's right. He brings it, doesn't
He
he? He is.
does.
He
He
brings it.
he absolutely brings it. And the beauty of it is that it's a lot of camaraderie, but also you have a lot of women there with all
Mhm.
different kinds of hat style, and usually the Pensacola News Journal be there normally to capture the different kinds of hats. But you got Abraham going to be the official photographer, so you know that when you're dealing with Abraham, you know that he's going to get a good close-up shot on you. So
Absolutely.
you
That's
want to
right.
make sure you're going to be looking good. Okay. See
Absolutely. Yeah.
all these pretty hats that y'all got on this flyer.
Flyer. Mm-hmm.
Wow, many different
Oh,
kinds of hats, many different kinds of styles. Um,
yes.
and
Yes.
it's for one that's never been there,
Hmm.
it's just a real fun event to go to. I mean, if people have a good time. They
Yes.
look good.
Yes.
You meet. And another thing too, I found that sometimes you hadn't seen folks in a whole year that you only can see at the hat show. It's
That's
almost like a reunion as a sort.
in a sense. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
true.
yeah,
We do that, and I mean, just being able to get dressed since we've gone through this pandemic, and we didn't know what us as a community coming back together, dressing up. I look at some pictures of like my grandmother back in the day when they wore hats. They're
yeah.
kind of away from that dressy dress, and we're hoping as an organization that we start taking pride and influence our young ladies and young men to take pride in how they look and when they present themselves out in public. Because back in the day, we never would thought about wearing jeans to church. I know
Yeah.
my grandmother that they would have that one or two nice dresses and that little pill bottle hat that they would have on their head, and they look great and just classy, very elegant.
Um, you were speaking of that. You were talking about parents and grandparents and so forth. My parents, and grandparents, you would never go to church looking. You had to be dressed to the nines. Okay,
That's
you
right.
had to be dressed to the nines to go to church. Okay, so
That's right.
now they write cut off jeans. I went to an organization the other day and I saw this lady. She had all these cut off jeans and real cut. I said, I can't believe that that they allowed this at the workplace, but even at the workplace now.
Right.
Um,
Right.
what
Right.
happened? We won't get into that, but I just wondered though, seriously, what happened to the pride and the elegance and so forth that we used to have in dressing up. I think maybe with black folks we didn't have a lot, but we had
Right.
pride and we could dress and look nice. And some of that tradition is going away. But I see that y'all trying to bring it back
We
with the
are.
hat show because
We are.
these ladies are dressed to the nines. I'm telling you, ooh Lord, it's a
Yes.
fashion show in itself.
It is. It is. And we are trying, that's another part of our thing as an organization, to instill self pride in our young women and girls, because um, if you don't radiate that positivity with yourself and self respect when you walk in a room, you don't have to tell people to respect you. When you respect yourself and how you dress, how you carry yourself. When you walk into a room, it's already a given. So those are some of the things that we're trying to bring back within our community. I'm working with the 100 Black men as well. We're hoping to get our people back to where they were, that pride, that we didn't have the money to buy name brand stuff, but what we had, and back in the day, you kept it clean. You took care of it. So we're working on some of those things, but it's one step at a time.
Yeah.
But we're excited. We're very excited about Sunday and the hat show, the scholarship recipients. They're excited. So we're looking forward to a great turnout, a lot of publicity. And again, thank you so much for what you do for us as far as getting the word out there in the community and letting them know what we're doing. So
absolutely. Now, are tickets still available?
We still have tickets available. Like I said, I have 5 tables left. So it's 10 seats to a table. So if they're wanting tickets to any coalition member, they will get the tickets to you. They're like prepaid. So once we get the money for the tickets, we bring you the tickets back.
Okay. Now the tickets are $50. Am I correct?
That's correct.
And the good thing about that $50, okay, it's tax deductible. Okay.
Absolutely.
So you don't really you can still benefit from it, but really, what is $50 to give to a young person that trying to find a way in life to help go to school, and that's what this fundraiser is all about, is trying to do scholarships. How many scholarships do y'all give a year?
Well, it can range from, like, this year we have 12 recipients that will be receiving. I think last year we had about 7 or 8. So it just depends. And we're also asking our church families, because these are members of your church, their church home, be a sponsor. Help these young people get started in college. be a sponsor, $1,000. You get 2 complimentary tickets for the $1,000. Make a donation, $500. Again, like you stated, it is tax deductible, but it's going to these young people. And everything that when we do fundraisers, even with our Women of Excellence program, those funds are going to help us as an organization, help the community. So when we go to leadership training, we have to have those funds to go there and come back. So as a president now, it helps to get the next person trained and ready to take over my spot. So we have to have those things going on. So we're looking for the community to continue to help sponsor these young people, make donations so that we can continue to be a positive influence within our community.
Not only as a participant, but you can also, and I encourage this, you can also participate as a vendor. Am I correct? And I heard you say early on you got a couple of spots for vendors.
We have. Yes, we have our very own Cornita Austin, who is over the vendors, and we have several of them already out there. And we're going to make sure that they get the exposure before. If you want to come early and kind of patronize and see what our vendors have, they'll be in the lobby. We have a room out there as well during our lunch. As we call tables up, if your table hadn't been selected, go out there and look at the vendors. So we want to make sure that they get exposure and love and get the patriotism needed for their coming out too.
Let me put a kick in. Being into the advertising business, let me put a plug in there for you folks. If you listen to this and if you have a business, that is the cheapest advertising you ever going to get. Look at the number of people come through there and see your name and your product and your brand and so forth. And for the amount of money that you pay for a vendor's table, I don't know what y'all charging for vendor's tables, but whatever it is, it's a fraction of what you would pay a TV station, a radio station, a newspaper, a billboard, or whatever. It's the best advertising in town. I'm telling you.
It really is. And that being a sponsor or making a donation, we put your name in our journal, and that's another source of advertising. I will tell you from past experience, we've had a lot of people who got started as far as either catering business, because we gave them an opportunity to come in and do the food. And so that kind of helped them getting, they're launching their business. So we've done a lot to pour back into the community and helping out. So you're absolutely right. If they come in as a vendor, that helps them to grow their business, get the word out, and the advertising can't get any better than that.
No, absolutely, absolutely not. And for you participants, it's absolutely, you would not, if you've never been to a hat show, let me put it this way, if you've never been to a hat show, do yourself a favor and attend. It's one of the best things that you would do this year. And put it and mark it on your calendar. The second Sunday of August of every year, you just mark on your calendar. It's something you really want to do, because you see all of these well-dressed, elegant people that and it's fun and it's entertaining. You even get a chance to get fed. The caterer, and it always. I've attended a lot of them over the years. Probably, I don't know what I attended most of them, but I attended quite a few of them. And the food has always been great. Okay?
Yes.
Food has always been great. So the people great, the food is great, the music is great. And everything. I just, it's a class act. It really is a class act. Okay.
And that's what we have a wonderful time. And our very own hostess, Mamie Hickson, will be emceeing the program with our sister Keisha Nettles. So they're going to keep the crowd on their feet, lively and moving and shaking and grooving, along with our Stefan Andrews. So yes, if they've never been to one of these events, they've missed a treat. And this year, as our theme state, our crowns are many, and we're looking forward to saluting our young people and getting that exposure out and letting them know what we do. If we have anyone that is interested in being a part of this organization, we have information for that as well. So we're looking forward to them coming out, being a part of making this event excellent.
Okay.
Just top notch.
Let's talk about the theme this year. I know y'all have different themes every year. How do y'all derive at this theme that y'all having this year?
Well, we kind of kick things around and just our crowns are many, because we as an organization, we have so many diverse professional women. We have doctors, we have educators, we have nurses, we have retirees, and so age, variation of members. So with that being said, our crowns, just in that instance, are many. I mean, we bring a lot to the table. We have, and with that being said, with the experience from our seniors that comes to the table when we're mentoring our young people, it brings a lot of knowledge, because they've been down some roads that we've not yet traveled, or they have not yet traveled. So we're wanting to pour that knowledge into these young girls and letting them know that, hey, you can make it, and you're not a product of your environment. So regardless of where you are, that does not dictate where you're going to be in the future. So that's how we came to our crowns are many, and honoring achievements. Our young people have such a struggle these days as far as trying to be better than others, even though they have more modern technologies. Like my husband would say, if he had all this AI stuff, he could have been a lawyer or a doctor or something. But we had to go to the library and get books and stuff, which our kids don't know anything about that.
Right, exactly.
Or order those encyclopedias that came to your house, and you look it up, and by the time you got it, it was pretty much outdated. So So we're wanting to let our young people know that we see the challenges that they're going through, even with all the amenities that they have. We want to acknowledge what they've done and the successes that they have. We have some of our students that we've given scholarships to in the past who keep in touch with us and let us know where they are as far as college. We have some doctors that have gone through this program and getting scholarships, and some that are in their second and third year of college who are doing wonderful things and just excited about completing and giving back to the community once they complete their journey.
Yeah. Now, let's talk just for a few minutes because we only got a couple of minutes here.
Mm-hmm.
This organization does such great work in the community. How would one become part of this organization if you're still recruiting folks to be a part of your organization?
We are, and we have open enrollment the first of every year, January and February. Now, if at this point in time, if they're interested, we don't have a problem with them working with us as far as events that we have when we work with in the community, if they want to come out and work alongside us, so that way they get a better idea of what we do, and make sure that we're a right fit for them. So we work with Mr. Derek Scott, voters' rights, and a lot of different things that we have going on within the community. So I do encourage them to, if you're interested, I will have information there on Sunday at the scholarship event for them to review and look at it, and they can keep in touch with us. So yes, we're definitely ready for them.
All right. Now, we only got about a minute left, so I'm going to give you that minute to wrap it up and tell folks anything that we hadn't talked about that you want to share.
Okay. I just want to encourage everyone who is looking forward to coming to the Scholarship Hat Show on August the 10th. If you haven't purchased your ticket, please do so now, because seats are running out quickly. It's being sold out quickly. This is to give back to the community, to help our young people. And if you're looking forward to having a good time, that's going to be where you need to come on August the 10th. Sanders Beach, National Coalition of 100 Black Women.
Right. All right. Well, Ms. Robinson, this is all I have for today, all the time we have for today, but I look forward to seeing you on Sunday, August the 10th at 2 p.m. So you better come early so we can get a good seat. I don't know what the seats are signed, but come early because it'll always be a full house. Okay?
Absolutely. Yes, come early. So thank you so much, Mr. Watson, for this time, and we greatly appreciate you. We look forward to working with you so much in the future.
Oh, no problem at all. And thank you for coming on and letting Pensacola know what's going on in your community. It's always great to have, to me, and that's my mantra as being this station, is to try to get the information out to the community and to let folks know this station is for us, by us, for us, okay? And so don't be afraid to use it. Okay. Again, thank you again, and we'll see you on Sunday, August the 10th. Pensacola, we'll see you again on another edition of Pensacola Wants to Know. Thank you for checking in.
Thank you.